Now, the business is older than many would expect. It goes back to 2015. As you look back over the 6 or 7 years that have passed since then, what do you think are the key milestones, the key achievements during those years?
Fusang, as you point out today, we're Asia's first fully licensed and regulated end-to-end platform for security tokens and other kinds of digital assets. And we think today that our unique combination of licenses, of technology platforms, and really operational know-how is what's lets us build this end-to-end ecosystem for these digital assets in terms of issuing them, trading them, listing them, and the entire life cycle and that settlement process. And, when we started this whole journey a couple of years ago, it was really because we were looking to address a number of issues that I saw in, let's call it traditional capital markets, as people say these days. And really, that's around the fact that still today, the vast majority of securities in the world and all kinds of assets, your homes, your cars, etc., these are all fundamentally represented by pieces of paper. And even if they're not a physical piece of paper, they're a PDF sitting somewhere. And as a technologist, you would say, well, that's not really, it's not digital, it's not machine interactable. It's just we've got a picture of paper instead now. And I don't think a lot of people realize just how that back-end settlement process is based on people and it's based on an awful lot of paper. And again, over these last few years, Fusang has been centered around this entire journey of saying, can we fundamentally digitize the way in which securities are actually represented, recorded, and traded in the first place? And everything we've done in these last few years has been, well, number one, can we acquire the necessary licenses to operate? And I've always said that that's a necessary but not sufficient condition. Number two, can we build out technology platforms to be able to support the infrastructure needed for this ecosystem? And can we actually operate businesses around that? Because I think, the digital asset space, sometimes people are very focused on the technology layer, on just technological capabilities. And again, that's great, but you need to be able, my belief is, to operate as a licensed financial institution. You need to go to your customers and actually be able to do a job for them as a regulated institution and just directly serve a customer need.